Hello and welcome to another video. Again we'll be looking at daily race B again at Sardegna C in reverse. And I'm going to be showing a race that Mimi79 showed on his channel. So if you want to see his point of view, I'll link it in the description below. But here we go, starting in fourth in this one. Quinton on pole, but Quinton, when I did these few races, was changing car every race and dominating no matter what car he was in, so first place is out the question probably. But Mimi79, as you see there, is right up behind us in fifth. So see if we can have a good race here. So just starting off, I'm using a TT. I think Mimi behind was in the Lexus, but I think the two in front were TTs as well. Might have been an RCZ. I mean, the car of choice is the TT and the RCZ, but to be honest, I think with most cars you should be pretty much alright around the short track. Oh yeah, it is an RCZ in second, so but slight advantage in the FFs, but to be honest, I think whatever car you like driving might do round here, because it seems like a track that'd be fairly even. Here we go, getting a good start, missing that wall. Don't want to make that mistake again. First lap, just trying to see what we can do, stay with the group, see if we can create a move, see if we can pull forward, make sure we don't lose positions. Guy in front one's a bit wide there. Will he get a penalty or not? Because it's a bit questionable on this track at times on that final corner. No, he gets away with that one. And not only is it questionable, but it's random. You see Mimi79 going for a move here, but as usual, end of lap 1, start of lap 2, I just let him have it. I don't want to fight that, but the Brit takes out the Italian, I think, there. So he gets himself a penalty for that. Don't know whether he just outbraked himself. But we're now right up behind Mimi79. Oh look, purple. Let's all forget that it is only the second lap, so everyone's purple. But don't get a very good run out that corner. It's pretty awkward when you're right behind someone to get a good run out without hitting them. But I did find Mimi79 was probably a little bit better in this race than me on the brakes into turn 1. But I think on that final corner I was generally getting a better exit than him, so see if we can close back up, maybe go for the move on the next lap on him there. But he goes wide, brakes a bit too late there, as I said, being a bit too ambitious on the brakes. But we don't quite get the overlap, so we have to let him keep that position. But we close right back up to him now, and we have got the Italian behind us as well. Have to lift a little bit there because we're right up behind him. And again, see this corner, it's very awkward to follow someone through there. Well, I found it very awkward anyway. So see if we can get a good exit out the final corner, because that's your best place to set something up, and we do. You see we get a much better launch than Mimi79 does there. So we're going to close right up to him. Is he going to defend it or not? Yes, he's going to defend it, unlike me. So he pulls right across to defend. Brake as late as we can. Try and get the cut back, but as I go for the cut back, it'll just get dive bombed by the Italian a little bit. So we'll just go back and look at that, see what happened. So you see he's a long way back. He brakes way too late. Is he getting it stopped? I don't know. I think it's a bit questionable, but the gap was there for him to go for because I was going for that cut back. And I did notice, a bit of advice for you, probably not worth trying the cut back on that corner, because I tried it a few times and pretty much that was the result every time. The car behind will just dive up the inside and block you from making the cut back. So unfortunately that's us down to 4th now, so we'll have to try and battle back through. They're close together again. This is where you always want to set up a move, but Mimi79 gets it all wrong there. Don't know what he did, brake too early or lost the car a little bit, so the Italian gets by, and we use the Italian's slipstream to pull us by as well. And now what's going to happen? The Italians goes a bit defensive, so I don't bother going for it. Stick it on the outside, but you see there the Spaniard with DHL coming from absolutely nowhere, and then I did kind of push him off a little bit. Probably a little bit naughty for me there, but I was a bit annoyed because that was a ridiculous dive bomb. But let's look. So he brakes so late, hits me, still doesn't stop for the apex, gets his penalty which he deserves. I give him a little tap and just push him off, and then he goes flying. What was that? Don't know if anyone else has seen this. Let's have a look again here. Way. Don't know if anyone else has seen that. I've seen it on a few people's videos. The new update creating the pogo stick mod, or the trampoline mod, whatever you want to call it. But they've somehow done something that gets you jumping. But you look there, Mimi was looking on the inside, so I had to give him space. But to be fair, he gave me space on the outside and didn't push me wide, which is very important for what happens in a bit. But unfortunately, that him sticking his nose in there's just managed to make the Italian pull away from us a little bit. So we're right on the edge of being in the slipstream or not. And here I didn't think he was going to go for the move, but he does, so I have to leave him a bit of space. But I try and keep it round the outside, but he just forces me off the track, which I've seen the video from his point of view, and he's not done it deliberately, he's just understeered into me. But I maybe gave him a bit too much credit with him having given me space before, that he would give me space, because to be honest, 90% of the time you're not going to get given space there, so I should have really backed out of it. But I thought Mimi79 probably would have given me space, which I think he would have. I just think, see, because he slightly outbraked himself, does get it stopped, but then he's at a bad angle and just understeers wide out the corner, so nothing deliberate in that. But just a little bit annoying, because as I said, I thought especially with before we'd give each other space. I did expect the space, and as I said, I think he did try and give me space. He just understeered, got on the power a bit early, and you know, made a little mistake, and then there was nothing he could do. But sticking on the outside there, if you don't know the driver in front, it's a big risk, because not many will give you space there at all. And I know Mimi79 would normally, so give him benefit of the doubt for that one. But now we're down in 6th, coming into the last lap, and we all brake a little bit late there for the first corner by the looks of it. But that's the best overtaking move gone now, so we'll see what we can work out here, because there can still be mistakes, and you can get a good run out the final corner. I have had a couple of passes on people with a better run out the final corner onto the line, so Mimi79 looked like he might have made a mistake there, and the Italian gets side by side with him, pushes him wide a little bit, and then they make contact again. I'm trying to cut back, but they're hitting each other, and unfortunately I hit the back of him trying to avoid it, get an SR down and lose a place to the Spaniard. But let's look here, Mimi79 right on the inside. The Italian doesn't get right to the inside and then pulls across. And I think they're the only thing naughty Mimi79 does there. We'll just watch again. Watch his braking here. He brakes fully, but he comes off the brake now. See, to be honest, I think the car was spinning anyway, but if he had stayed on the brake, he might have been able to avoid that car spinning. But see, if you look here, he just turns right across the front of him there, the Italian. Just watch again. Watch how he turns. Mimi79's front of his car's still alongside the rear of the Italians, and he just pulls right across. So to be honest, I don't think there's a lot Mimi79 can do there, but as he admitted in his own video, he could have maybe done something a little bit better, but I think the Italians kind of pulled across the front of him. But let me know what you think in the comments below. So 6th place, Super GT's position there, we'll take it, because that was a fun race. But that's all for this one, guys. So if you've enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.